never alone.
I never would have been able to leave a job that made me completely miserable so that I could stay home with my babies.
I wouldn't have met some of my teammates who are now some of my best friends.
I would not have gone from 12 plus medications to 3. I would not have lost almost 60 pounds. I would not be in remission from the multiple autoimmune diseases I have. I would still be at risk of high blood pressure and probably still be living in the hospital in the ER. So if it wasn't for Beachbody, I would never have been healthy.
But if it wasn't for Beachbody, I never would have had the confidence to just believe in myself and think I was good enough. Coming from a verbally abusive, I guess, not really household, but just my father was verbally abusive. And growing up, having him tell me that nobody would ever want me or that no one would ever love me because of my size, I now have this community that loves, kind of everything about me without me really even knowing them personally. And so it just kind of gave me the motivation to start loving myself and building my confidence in myself and being a stronger woman for it.
I don't think I would have ever gotten over my fear of failure.
Found purpose in life and found self-confidence. I would have never have beat my anxiety and depression and found myself and found a whole new Farron that I didn't know was there, and I'm happy, I'm free, I'm confident, and I am loving my life right now. I would have never found myself as a person outside of being a mom. I would have been stuck in postpartum depression, and I would have been miserable and consistently hating myself, hating the person that I saw in the mirror.
I get to stay home with my kids and not worry about finances, that I actually get to contribute to the bottom line. I think that's what's most important to me, minus the fact that I've met the most awesome people in the world. There was something that I was missing from my life. I mean, I enjoy being a mom, but I missed making an income. I missed maybe buying the things I wanted to buy or going out to dinner when I wanted to go out to dinner. So it was definitely nice to alleviate some financial stress.
Won my battle with depression, fought my battle with depression, to become a better mom for my kids.
I never would have found my voice and my platform for speaking and sharing my heart and helping people to be fulfilled and to find their purpose. And I definitely never would have overcome postpartum depression and found the coping mechanisms and the community of support to overcome daily struggles with anxiety and depression. So honestly, if you suffer with anxiety and depression, it's something that I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but for myself, it's an ongoing battle, regardless of what medication I'm on or what strategies I've learned or what's going on in my life. It's something that tends to resurface. And I'm gonna get really deep. There are days where I honestly feel like I want to run away, or I just it's hard. It's a really big struggle. And because I'm part of this amazing community of people within my business and other coaches, and because of the vital behavior of personal development, I have found ways to pull myself through that. And then also because of the fact that I know that through my struggles and my story, I can inspire and help other people who have the same similar struggles and story. It keeps me going and it keeps me fighting, and knowing that I've been given this struggle to help other people.
After having my son, I went back to work and I realized that I wanted so much more than going to school. And even though teaching my students every day was very fulfilling, I've never experienced such a love that I had for my son. So I knew that I wanted to be able to give him more, and teaching wasn't going to allow me to give him more because of the debt I had. And the only way I knew how to get out of it was to make a deal with my husband. And he was 100% against Beachbody. He thought it was a scam, everything about it. With me being an athlete, and he's as close to an athlete, he is an athlete, I should say. He does all the CrossFit workouts and competitions and everything. But I made a deal with him. I said that after 30 days of going all out with Beachbody workouts, Shakeology and everything, if I didn't see a transformation and a physical transformation myself, that I would quit. And then I told him that 6 months into me owning my own business with Beachbody, that if I didn't make more money and help more people than nothing, then had I spent and what I put in for it, then I would quit too. and I blew his mind.
Been able to raise $70,000 and get a research grant named after my cousin who passed away from leukemia, and I never would have been able to pick myself up after the sudden death of my daughter.
I never would have found my way back to my faith and been able to tie faith and fitness together and to help people bring them to a better place in their life. I never would have been able to learn to love myself the way that I do. I would still be battling eating disorders and just emotional distress and making bad choices to kind of self-soothe, comfort myself in a very unhealthy way. I've gotten in the best shape of my life. I am the healthiest that I've ever been. I have been able to control my autoimmune disease with natural remedies, with fitness and health. I've been able to achieve many dreams off of my dream board. I have filled my cup of teaching fitness classes. I have met my husband and had a baby and literally changed the course of my life because I decided to make myself healthy through a fitness program, join an amazing community of people that were going to keep me accountable and on track, and I don't know what my life would look like without this. I definitely would not be surrounded by all of these amazing people that are my family.
I just can't believe the number of lives that have been impacted because of the decision that I made to say yes. And I think about how many people may not be here today, or how many people may never have gotten out of the depression that they were going through, or the marital problems that they were having, all because of one decision that I made, which seems insignificant, to change my own body, to change my own life, to give myself confidence. And then the decision I made to share that on social media, and the impact that that has had on so many other people, so many thousands of people's lives, that just sitting around this weekend and listening to other people's stories really makes you realize that it is every small, seemingly insignificant decision that you make can change somebody else's life. And I look around and think, where would we be if it wasn't for that one choice?
I will stand as your light through your darkest unknown. I will walk with you, so you're never alone.